Mary J Blige, man, how did you feel about her performance at the BET Awards, man? I forgot that she actually performed, man. But how did you feel about hers, yo?
It was dry. It was dry. I guess none of them was getting paid because they just did like mediocre. They was doing it. You know how somebody come to do something for you and they know they ain't getting paid for doing it.
Right,
oh,
right.
oh well. Let me hurry up and just do this and get on off the stage. Because he should have had his own. Where was Total at? You understand? What was 112 at? We know what G Dep was. He could have got a prison pass, maybe. It was for BET. I know that shit ain't funny, man, but it is what it is. You understand? What was the what B12 or B5 or what was the little boys?
Yeah, I think I want to say B5 or some shit, like them light skinned dudes. That was
Yeah,
in the group and
B5. What was B5? What was Danity Kane? What was Danity Kane at? You understand? It was none of the groups. What was making the band?
shit. Come on, yo. I mean, some of them people, man. Like, I mean, some of them artists was like,
My man, you one of the top producers in the world. They giving you your flowers. You bring out all your groups. You don't perform at your own shit. You let the people that want to honor you perform. BET, better eat tonight. And them niggas wasn't eating, so they wasn't coming.
oh man. But Mary J Blige, yo, we never really spoke about her on the platform, man. Her history with Puffy, because I know at one point, she was coming around Suge Knight and Death Row and Tupac. I'm pretty sure you heard them stories, and I think at one point she was probably looking into joining management with Suge Knight, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up, but from your knowledge, what was the history between her and Puffy?
Well, Jeff Redd is the one who bought Mary. I think it was Jeff Redd bought Mary to Uptown Records. You understand what I'm saying? And they use Grand Puba because Grand Puba was like the hottest thing in the streets at the time. You understand? Shout out to Grand Puba from I think it was Grand Nubian. Yeah, Brand Nubian, yeah. Shout out to Grand Puba. He used his street credibility, and what he did, and they did that 411, which catapulted Mary into the hip hop genre. Then, with Puff doing what he did, taking them out, the dresses and the suits and putting them in that hip hop gear and making them seem like they street, it helped her career be accepted. You know what I'm saying? Because Mary's an all right singer. You know what I'm saying? She's a good singer. But Fake to sing circles around her. Fake to sing circles around Mary. Any day of the week. When she ain't got a cold, and she's well, she'll do her damn thing. For real. So Mary and Puff always had a good relationship for some of the music time, but I wonder, because when Mary was in the streets, he had to go to Jimmy Iovine for rent, to be placed in a house for help. You understand what I'm saying? So how close are you to somebody like that? you know, when Andre Harrell was robbing you, she had to go to Suge Knight so she can get her points and everything. And then Kirk Burrows took over her and got all her bills paid, got everything, taking care of everything from Mary. Then she, quote unquote, shits on Kirk Burrows, allegedly, and started dealing back with Puff. See, Puff got a lot of connections in the industry, bruh. And it's not just the producers. It's the people back in the boardroom. You understand? It's the people who make all the decisions. And when you got connections like that, you can make people's careers disappear. And when you can make people's careers disappear, then they do whatever you need to be done. You see how it's going right now? A lot of these cats. And he's considered old in the game. But look at what he's allowed to do.
Yeah, man. So it really got that bad where, you know, because I'm pretty sure at this time Mary J Blige knew that it was friction between Death Row and Bad Boy. But it really got that bad where she was really just coming around Death Row to try to get help and all that. That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, listen, man. They could talk, you know, I don't know what Suge was doing to the Death Row artists and everything like that, but people like Jodeci and people like Mary, anybody who wanted to get out of their contracts and they knew that they was not getting the points that they were supposed to be as artists, Suge was helping them. What he was helping them for, how he was helping them, as long as it was something had to do with the East Coast and they had to do unlock on the East Coast, he didn't mind going to war with them for that. And that's what he did.